A woman named Sarah lived in a tiny, pleasant village situated amid rolling hills. She had always been recognized as someone with big ideas and big ambitions. But they were frequently just that, big ideas and big dreams that never quite materialized into action. Sarah had a specific ambition of having her own bakery. She loved to bake, and her friends and family raved about her delectable cakes and pastries. However, every time she considered taking the initial step toward opening her bakery, worry and uncertainty crept in. Sarah had an insight one beautiful morning while sipping her coffee and gazing out the window. She understood that her fear of beginnings was preventing her from reaching her full potential. She determined that day to overcome her anxiety and start her bakery, no matter how tough it would be. Her first issue was locating the ideal spot. She explored the area for suitable locations for weeks before coming upon a quaint shop with a "for lease" sign in the window. Sarah sensed it was fate. The next challenge was obtaining funding. She created a great business plan and presented her bakery concept to a local bank. It wasn't easy, and she was first rejected, but Sarah persisted, honing her idea and seeking guidance from established local businesses. She eventually found a friendly lender who was eager to invest in her ambition. Sarah had still another challenge after obtaining financing. Establishing the bakery. Renovations, equipment, and a lot of hard work were necessary for the space. Sarah had a limited budget, so she rolled up her sleeves and handled much of the restoration herself, with the assistance of friends and family. Finally, Sarah was able to open the doors of her bakery to the public. She was excited and worried as she watched people enter, hoping they would like her baked delicacies as much as her family did. The bakery was an instant success, much to her astonishment and happiness. The word immediately spread, and there was soon a queue out the door every morning. Sarah understood that taking that initial step, the step of beginning, had been the most difficult aspect of her trip. Overcoming her fears and doubts had led her to a level of accomplishment and joy she could not have imagined. She'd learned that beginnings should be celebrated rather than frightened, because they carried the possibility for greatness. Sarah shared her story with others as her bakery grew, urging them to overcome their worries of starting a business and pursue their own ambitions. She had demonstrated that anybody could make their ambitions a reality with persistence, hard effort, and a willingness to confront the hurdles of starting anything new. As a result, Sarah's bakery became a symbol of the strength of beginnings, reminding everyone that the first step toward a dream was the most essential, and that the difficulties encountered along the way were all part of the wonderful trip to success.